connecting. Is this going to play? Oh my. And we're live. No one's watching. Cool. Okay. You are now live. Yeah, what's poppin'? I don't know what's poppin'. So, hi. If you haven't read the title, yeah, okay. For one, if you can't say anything because nothing's up there. I have not started because we'll start now. I'm not scheduled for this. This game is not suitable for children, except for anyone under 13. I'll be 13 in like a month, so yeah. And also, it said not for this game is not recommended for people with anxiety and depression. I have both because genetical things. Fun. Let's. Oh my god. Okay, that should be good. Let's hope. Okay, I changed cropping and yeah, should be good. And okay. No, stop. Stop with the hentai stuff, please. Let's try to keep it family friendly, with a bit of fucking shit every here and there. And no, I'm not naming my character Anal. And maybe. Let's just start a new game already. Please enter your name. Let's just go like this. Hey! Okay. I'm not meaning to sound like a pervert, but whatever. Also, make sure to say something if my mic and audio of the game is crashing. Clashing, I mean, to where you can't hear me speak when that's obviously the main subject, I guess. One of the main subjects. I don't know at this point. Audio. Let's turn that down. Actually, I don't care. You should play Dream Daddy next. I don't have money for this. Name it Creamy Boy, but I'm not a creamy boy. Hey, I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be drawing to herself. This girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Hi. I overslept again. I have not cut out for a feminine voice. And I feel weird streaming a anime visual novel. I promise, both hands are in the air on the mouse and on the keyboard. One's doing gestures in the air. Not hairy and scary. I like it creamy and steamy, not hairy and scary. Stream more PC games. I will. It was gonna be Stardew Valley, then I realized this is free. Sayori is key. I wouldn't know. Okay, time to get off this stream. I mean, this screen. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. Sure. That's mean, Edward. Okay, I don't like that I'm using my actual name for this. I feel very uncomfortable. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you wanted to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with our other students making their daily commute. By the way, Edward, why did I agree to this? Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of the many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. I butchered the fuck out of that. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Okay, this is where I look at the chat to see how fucked up it is. Yeah, play Life is Strange. I could play the first episode for free. Everything else... Nah. I knew your name before the stream. Who didn't? See, you should have used Creamy Boy. I agree. There's like... I just don't feel comfortable saying my name. But that's because I've known you since 3rd grade. I've known you since 3rd grade too, William Schindler. Or as I like to call you, Will Shitler. Sorry. I don't know how to feel about this. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let her... I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I'm going to fuck all it up. I can't read. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind a little. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. You know, is my mouse showing on screen? No, it's not. Good. Double oof, yeah. I've known you for like 3 months. That seems accurate. The school day, voice fucking crack. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Is there a type of medicine that makes you able to speak better and more clearly and enunciate and not sound like you're slurring all your words together like you're a fucking drunk? That would really help. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Nani? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Okay. You don't need to wait up for me. You don't have to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought you'd know. Sorry. Doing multiple things at once. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie! There's gonna be definitely moments of silence throughout this whole shitfest. Sayori is vice president of the literature club, and this is where this comes in. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest in the whole one who... Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. Note, finger quotes around Vice Presidente. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to the... I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Oh, hi, Jimbo. I know it's not video output low. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Not surprised. I don't have the best ping in the world. If I did, I would still be doing this. And I still feel embarrassed about doing this to 5 people. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! Fucking no. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I've sold my soul for worse. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you, and still can't speak. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? What the fuck does gender have to do with anything, you cunt? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Edward, what a nice surprise. Can I change my name? Please? Welcome to the club. ... All words escape me in this situation. I have no words in real life about how I feel. You know, I heard this game gets fucked up. So it's like, it's free, why not better try it for myself than watch some YouTuber play it? Although I almost watched Jacksepticeye, and that would not have been a bad thing. This club is full of incredibly cute girls, and yeah. Am I done with this game now? Do I have to finish the whole thing? Probably. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. So sorry? Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her while she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Why am I getting an Alphys vibe? Undertale, another game I need to stream. Will be done one day. It's not that hard to set up. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Edward. Monica smiles sweetly. I might take a moment and reevaluate my decisions while I see chat. I am 1 minute behind because it keeps buffering. My fault, 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 my fault. My fault will be better on actual upload. Wait. I don't... We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. I think I skipped a word or two. Come sit down, Edward. We made room for you at the table. So you can come sit by... So you can sit next to me or Monica. And when I hear Monica, I don't think of this girl in Doki Doki Literature Club. I think of Monica from Friends. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened, so there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. But why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. I missed this, but why? Bye, Will. Yeah, low video output. Sorry. I'll try to help it. Sorry, John. I'm not messing with settings because that could mess everything up. Okay. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Maybe. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. You should be. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Just the popping up in the left and right and just disappearing. It's fun. Yeah, it is pretty early. I mean, 3 people are watching. 3. Oh, I can turn latency up. Okay, I can't, since I'm streaming, I can't do anything. So the buffering is just something that we're gonna have to deal with.